Good evening. Now the house is open for the question and answer session. I would like my friends from media to raise hand and the volunteers will go to their respective places. I would request them to restrict their questions to Aero India 2025 only. You may release. Poonam Parliament of our times, there, she's there.
सब पांडे को नवभारत टाइम्स दिल्ली से जैसे कि तेजस हम हर जगह पिक्चर्स में भी देख रहे हैं, पोस्टर में भी देख रहे हैं और एमका भी होना है, लेकिन तेजस मिलने में इंडियन एयरफोर्स को काफी अभी देरी हुई है, उसका इंतजार चल रहा है और उसी बीच 114 मल्टी रोल फाइटर एयरक्राफ्ट का भी एक प्रोजेक्ट था, उसका क्या भविष्य है और आत्मनिर्भरता की ओर हम लगातार बढ़ रहे हैं, क्या ये आत्मनिर्भरता से ही ये गैप पूरा होना है या फिर वहां से भी ले सकता है?
LCA तेजस के बारे में क्वेश्चन you have asked about LCA तेजस. So it's a fact that there has been a delay in supplying LCA तेजस. We all know. But the good news is that now the production line is stabilized, not only in LCA but also the engine G404 engine. We are sure that from 25-26 onwards, the LCA Tejas supply would be as per the original plan. Apart from that, we are committed for Make in India. Government of India is committed, as Honorable Raksha Mantri ji just now spoke. Government of India is committed for the Atmanirbhar Bharat, and to that extent, we would be investing our energy and resources not only in LCA Tejas but also in AMCA. And simultaneously, we will also be considering actively the preparedness of our defense forces, so a equitable decision equalizing all requirement would be taken at appropriate time.
I just add, today afternoon the Air Chief and the Army Chief have taken a sortie together in Tejas aircraft. This has never happened before, where the two chiefs have taken a sortie in a fighter aircraft. That displays the confidence of the armed forces in the aircraft.
Next question from Sandeep Paul is from News 18. Please go ahead.
सर मेरा सवाल है कि पहली बार फिफ्थ जनरेशन फाइटर एयरक्राफ्ट आए हैं दो मूवी और हमारा एमका जो प्रोजेक्ट है वो भी चल रहा है. अभी फिलहाल क्या स्टेटस है एमका प्रोजेक्ट का? बताया जा रहा है कि यहाँ पे एक प्रोटोटाइप मॉडल भी है और साथ ही रशिया ने भी ये ऑफर किया है Su-57 के लिए. क्या F-35 और Su-57 का कोई भविष्य भारत में दिखता है?
जैसा मैंने कहा कि we are committed for AMCA and the work is going on in that direction, and the prototype which you would be seeing is one-to-one prototype. That means it is actually going to happen in that way. Simultaneously, we would be considering all options to make our armed force ready and prepared.
Next question, Shivani from India, please go ahead.
Good evening, sir. I am Shivani Sharma from India Today, and my question is to Raksha Mantri ji. Sir, you have recently spoken to your US counterpart, and the Prime Minister is also leaving for US and France. So, can we expect some fast tracking of our defense deals, the ongoing ones, or something new we can expect from these visits?
I will not reply. I will not reply, but separately defense production will reply, and we have already discussed.
All the options are under discussion, and we certainly wish to expedite the transaction which we would like to have with the USA. The efforts for expediting transaction which we require are already on.
Vishal Maristo from DD News. The volunteer member.
सर मेरा सवाल ये है कि अभी माइक देंगे, आपका माइक देंगे प्लीज, मैं आपको वापस।
What makes us confident is the growth which we have seen over last decade. Honorable Rajnath Singh in his inaugural address has said that we have already surpassed 21,000 crore in the year 23-24, and in 24-25 certainly we hope to surpass that. So in 25-26, achieving 30,000 crore is a realistic target. And what makes us think so is the ability of our private sector and public sector both to rise to the occasion and supply the required arms and armaments which are required by the foreign countries. Our quality is good. Our quality assuring agencies, along with our defense, public sector unit and private sector unit, are doing tremendously good job. And our products are getting good reception across the world. And we are also streamlining the process of export authorization. And we have already streamlined under the guidance of Honorable Prime Minister and Raksha Mantri the process of granting licenses, process of granting export authorizations. So the collective efforts, the efforts of industry, efforts of DRDO in giving new technology to the industry, response of the industry and administrative process and our quality, our inherent strength and quality makes us believe that we will be able to surpass this one.
Thanks, sir. Now I'll ask Ditkan Peri from Hindu. May I please go ahead?
Participating in the Hindu newspaper. It's a follow-on question on the NCA. If you look at the numbers, it's not about the confidence, it's about the numbers in the delivery timelines. A follow-on question on the NCA. It's not about the confidence, but the delivery and availability rates. So, in the current rate, you just don't have aircraft. And you're already one cycle behind the world. China has 4 stealth fighter jets as of today, 2 which is unveiled recently. So how do you propose to bridge the gap before we have our own fighter and can't be enough numbers? What is the interim gap for that? Interim measures for that?
As I said earlier, now we hope that by 25-26, the production line for LCA would be stabilized. It is already stabilized. We would be having capacity of 60 to 24 LCA Mark 1 which can be delivered. And we are working with our American partner G company which is supplying G4 so that their supply also gets streamlined in this year 25-26 and onwards. So that makes us believe that we would be able to meet the pace which is required in supplying LCA Mark 1. Apart from the question which you raised about the preparedness of our Air Force, our Defense Ministry, under the guidance of Honorable RM, we are discussing various options and the appropriate options will be exercised to keep our armed force ready for all type of situations.
Thanks, sir. मैं अब आग्रह करूंगा ये भी वार्ता के संजीव राठी जी से भी वो अपना प्रश्न पूछे। संजीव राठी जी।
सर इस बार के एरो इंडिया के लिए बिजनेस का क्या टारगेट रखा गया है, कुछ आप इसका अनुमान बताएंगे?
रिपीट करेंगे मैम, ठीक
सर इस बार एरो इंडिया में बिजनेस के लिए क्या टारगेट?
जैसे बताया गया था कि जैसे साहब ने बताया, रक्षा मंत्री साहब ने भी इसको बोला कि करीब 115-120 देशों के 115-120 सीओज आ रहे हैं, जिसमें 50% फॉरेन कंपनीज के सीईओज हैं। तो हमारा टारगेट है कि वो आपस में चर्चा करें, हमारी स्ट्रेंथ को देखें। बैंगलोर फेमस है स्टार्टअप कंपनीज के लिए, और उनकी स्ट्रेंथ को देख के आपस में एक दूसरे की स्ट्रेंथ को कैपिटलाइज करते हुए जॉइंट वेंचर करें, एमओयू करें। हमारा टारगेट है कि मैक्सिमम करें, बट ऐसा कोई क्वांटिटेटिव टारगेट नहीं रखा है। वी विल ट्राई टू मैक्सिमाइज द पोटेंशियल ऑफ दिस एरो शो सो दैट द मैक्सिमम partnership, business JV can happen, and we can see indigenization of the products which are being manufactured outside this country, and also not only designation of existing product, but also development of the new product. We would also like to see an aim that our companies would get integrated into the global supply chain. The recent wars have shown that the supply chain resilience is very, very important. That's why the theme of the CEO's discussion is that all countries are looking for resilient supply chain. They are also looking for other avenues to maintain their supply chain. So we would like our robust private industries and public sector industries to get integrated into the supply chain of foreign companies also.
With this, we end up with the question and answer session. As one last question I can take at the corner. May I please go ahead?
My name is Vijay.
Sir.
Last time around when the Rafael deal was signed, before that we saw the price, the dependent, we saw that. This time around you have the Russians and the Americans both showcasing their content. How do you see what would be the considerations for signing a deal with any of them when you have also create geopolitical, or will it be on pure technical strategy?
So, I would say it's a very contentious type question. It's a premature question, and certainly we would be considering all options when we take a decision, and when decision is taken, it will be rolled forward.
Thanks, sir. We'll have many more opportunities to interact with the esteemed speakers and the guests, including Secretary also. And now, at this point of time, I end this session. Okay, please go ahead.
Sir, my name is Vijay DNS.
Mic किधर है?
My question is regarding R&D in defense. We quite significant development in that, and they are looking too much on external force or the import things around in technology. What are the steps taken in that direction, sir?
DRDO is full-time working on creating new services, new products. LCA Mark 1 is the result of that. Secretary DRDO would further do it.
And there are many challenges actually still pertaining to that.
I can respond. Government's focus on R&D has increased. We are now involving academia, startups, MSMEs, as well as large industries in R&D. In any DRDO mission mode project, we are now choosing 2 industries as our design and development partners. So I'm sure this is going to bear fruit in the days to come.
Thanks. In addition, I would like to mention that as per the desire of our production, our DPSUs, including the new DPSUs which has been corporatized after corporation of the Ordnance Factory Board, have also started investing a good amount of their resources in the R&D. They are also investing in the R&D. The private sector also are investing in the R&D for defense product. And the IDX program, Make 1, Make 2, also encourage the design and development and enhancement of the existing products.
Last question, before we go for the vote of thanks for giving. Please go ahead.
नमस्कार, रक्षा मंत्री जी से क्वेश्चन है, सुमन मुंशी IBG न्यूज के तरफ से। सर, आपका छात्र अवस्था में जो भारत को आप देखे थे सपना, वो आज एरो इंडिया में एक्सपोर्टर इंडिया बनने से आपको कैसे खुशी मिल रही है, थोड़ा उसको बयान कीजिए।
मैंने जो स्वप्न देखा था वो स्वप्न पूरा हो रहा है। और स्वप्न यदि पूरा हो तो कैसी अनुभूति होती है, ये बताने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, स्वयं आप समझ सकते हैं।
बताइए सर, थैंक यू।
Now the vote of thanks, Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh ji, Raksha Rajya Mantri Shri Sanjay Singh ji, Secretary Department of Military Affairs General Anil Chauhan sir, Chief Secretary Government of Karnataka Dr. Shalini Ranjit ji, Secretary Defense Production Shri Sanjeev Kumar ji, Secretary Department of Defense R&D and DRDO Dr. Sandeep Kawat ji, DG Acquisitions Sri Samir Marsinhaji, JSDIP Sri Amit Satija, Mr. Leaders and members of the media. It is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you on this remarkable evening as we conclude the Karnataka Review India 2025. This moment marks not just the beginning of yet another